What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, I wanted to talk to you about some good news and some bad news here. Mainly good news, but then also you can look at the bad news as being a big portion of it as well. So we'll get into this in just a second. Before I start, make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And I do a giveaway every single week. And all you have to do in order to enter that giveaway is go over to my Instagram and let me know that you want to enter the giveaway and that you are subscribed to both of my channels, and you'll enter that giveaway. I had a bunch of people that won. Thank you to everybody that answered the poll. I had a bunch of people that won multiple times from what I've seen, over 3 times. And then I had a bunch of people that won 1 time. So it seems like my random picker is working. And most of the people that won multiple times were in the beginning of my growth. So I really appreciate all the people that have stuck around since then. And I'm looking to reward as many people as I possibly can. Obviously, every week I'm going to be giving away money. So make sure you enter that giveaway. But anyways, we have some good news when it comes to stimulus checks. Now, stimulus checks, a lot of people have been saying that we might not get anything because of the fact that people are going back to work. They're reopening the economy. COVID cases are dropping down. Also, unemployment rate is dropping down. Things like that. People are like, oh, you know what? We might not need stimulus. And there are people that are on the front lines when it comes to, working citizens, and they're seeing that that's not true. People need stimulus. So many people in my comments need stimulus. So many people in other people's comments need stimulus. I read and watch all of those things, so I really appreciate all the people making these videos. It's amazing to see the community that we have, whether you're doing clickbait material or whether you're doing, just actual research or the max amount of research you can do and giving them valuable information. I appreciate every single person doing that. But even though we're making all of these videos, you could still see that we might not get a second stimulus check. And a lot of people are reporting on this. I've reported on this recently, saying that we might not get a second stimulus check because the economy is starting to pick up. Obviously, you have the stock market going in the opposite direction of what everybody thought, and it's continuing to go that way. So you never really know. But when it comes to the cases, as they talk about cases dropping down recently, cases are starting to pick up. So I just read and watched a video to where it talked about 20 plus states spiking in cases in their case count. So this is a huge thing, which is good news and bad news. It's good news for stimulus checks because then it keeps them alive, saying that people really need help and having them focus on them rather than saying, hey, just get back to work. And then also, it's bad news in the fact that people are getting sick. I don't want to see anybody get sick. I don't want to get sick. I don't want my family to be sick. I just don't want that to happen. I want everybody to be healthy, financially healthy, and physically healthy. I want everybody to be as healthy as they possibly can. But when it comes to stimulus checks, this is kind of good news. And I hate saying this because why should we have to depend on people getting sick, more cases actually coming up out of nowhere, coming up out of the blue, to get money in people's hands? People that need money from 3 months back due rent, 3 months back due mortgage, water, gas. They don't have any food. Like, there's a lot of people that do not have money, and the government just sees it as, just get back to work. That's not how we should be handling this. We should not be handling it this way. So I take this as good news, but then also look at it as bad news as well, with the fact that people are getting sick. So when I look at the amount of cases that we actually spiked in, will this draw the attention of the Senate and say, we need to take action now? I don't think that they'll take action now. I think that the cases are probably going to get worse. And I've said this in the past that I thought we were going to have spikes in cases, but I think that it's going to get worse. And then when it comes to after the July 4th holiday, after they get back and they start negotiating again, they're going to start to see that cases are up, people are struggling, people can't pay bills. I don't understand what they're seeing right now that makes them want to wait, because you look at the amount of people that don't pay credit cards, you look at the amount of people that can't pay their mortgage or can't pay their rent or can't pay their water bill or anything. Like, it's horrible. And for you to say that people are not struggling and that they can get back to work now and all the jobs will be opening up, the whole country will be opening up, it's just too much. You think that everything's going to be fine and dandy, but it's not. So with this, with 20 plus states having a spike in cases, again, bad news, really bad news for the fact that people are getting sick, but good news in the fact that people could have a chance with stimulus and get money into people's hands, because that's what it's all about. It's about helping everyday Americans. Everyday Americans. I do it every week on my channel. I help out everybody that watches my channel. Well, not everybody, but I give them a chance to win gift cards and stuff like that, and just plain cash with Cash App. So I try and help as much as possible, but I can't do everything. Like, I would go bankrupt if I did everything. But the government can actually make this decision and say, hey, people need money. One, it's only $1,200 each person. Instead of getting $2,000 per month, I recommend that they pass something that's, recurring, but that's not the case. So when I look at this, I'm just like, more people are getting sick. But like I said, I also look at it as a positive. I try to look at a lot of things as a positive and say, maybe this will give the Senate a kick in the butt to say, we need stimulus. Now that I'm thinking about it, when I'm looking at the spike in COVID cases, as long as this continues to go up, and I hate that I'm saying this, I really do. As long as this does start to go up, I would imagine that we are going to get stimulus. But if it goes down, if they open up the economy and, people are starting to work a lot more, unemployment rate goes down, we're not going to get any stimulus. I'm just saying that I hope that they see that people are struggling, whether they're going back to work or not, because they're going to go back to work making, let's say, $400 a week. I don't know how much you make, but let's say it's going to be $400 a week, and they have back due rent and mortgage and all of their other bills of like $2,000 per month. So $6,000 that they have of back due bills. So $400 a week is not going to do anything, when it comes to your back due bills. So that was my video, guys. I just wanted to talk about the spike that we've seen in cases, and also talk about stimulus checks and how this could affect the outcome of more stimulus. So let me know your thoughts. Obviously, it's a bad thing that we see a lot of cases, and I keep mentioning this because I don't want to make it seem like I'm like, yay, hooray for people, getting sick and dying. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying hooray for the fact that there's something that can open the Senate's eyes and know that people need help. Help them realize that people need help. I just wish they would realize this on their own, and they don't need anything that's a crazy pandemic or, something that's going to kill a bunch of people in order for them to notice. Why do they not notice this? Now, it just sucks. It really does suck that you live in a place to where people can't get help from the government. When they're really struggling and they can't get by, that they can't really get help. And this is where I really don't understand the country. Obviously, I've been able to thrive in this country, and I'm not saying that I hate this country. I just wish that we had different leadership in place. We had a bunch of different leadership that thought differently, technology-wise, that thought, financially. There's a bunch of things that can change the status quo that will help out this economy, that will help out this country in a big way. But they don't do it because a lot of them are dinosaurs. So I'm not going to get into all of that, but let me know exactly what you think down below about the spike in cases, and also about the reality of getting another stimulus check. But I'm going to have to get out of here, so make sure you hit the like button, also hit the subscribe button, and I do a giveaway every week, so make sure that you go over to my Instagram and let me know that you want to enter the giveaway and that you're subscribed to both of my YouTube channels. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to have to get out of here, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.